I kicked open the apartment door with my arms full of takeout, only to freeze in the hallway as two people scrambled apart on the couch. My boyfriend, the woman he'd always introduced as his cousin. Her lipstick was smeared, his shirt half unbuttoned, and the look they gave me wasn't guilt, it was panic. I dropped the food, barely noticing the thud, my brain scrambling for explanations that didn't involve what was right in front of me. He jumped up, babbling something about a misunderstanding, but she just stared, silent and wide-eyed, like she was waiting for the real blow to fall. When I demanded answers, he blurted out that they were just talking, and it got emotional. But she finally snapped. She deserves to know. That's when the truth spilled out. The woman I'd met at family barbecues, who I'd laughed with over cheap wine, wasn't his cousin, she was his ex-wife. The ink on their divorce papers wasn't even dry. My boyfriend's hands shook as he admitted they'd been working things out. And I realized every late night, working late, and every whispered phone call had been a lie. I felt stupid, furious, and weirdly relieved because at least now the pieces fit. The fight that followed was nuclear. He accused me of never trusting him, she yelled that I'd never understand their history, and I watched two people who were supposed to be over each other collapse into a mess of longing and resentment. I wanted to scream, to throw something, but I just stood there, numb, as my boyfriend begged me to stay, and his not-quite ex-wife glared at me like I was the intruder. The apartment suddenly felt too small, the walls closing in with every accusation and confession. In the end, I left, slamming the door behind me, my head spinning with the realization that I'd been a placeholder in someone else's unfinished story. I thought I was angry at him, but walking down the street, I felt something worse. Relief. I'd been fighting for a relationship that was never really mine, clinging to someone who never fully let go of his past. The real betrayal wasn't just the cheating, it was how I'd let myself believe I'd be the exception when I was always just the distraction.